guys, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get all the blueprints very fast. So, if you are new to Piggy, they have blueprints, or if you just haven't played Piggy in a long time, they have these blueprints that have special abilities, and maybe I'll rank them. I probably will rank them, although I do regret buying some of them. But here's how to get blueprints really fast. So blueprints are these floating blue things, blueprints, and they give you a piece of ability. Now you're going to need around 10 of them since they're pieces. You don't just find one and boom, you got it. So it is hard to actually unlock the abilities. So that is what I'm going to do, show you guys how to get a lot of them. So this will only work for a little bit, and you can't use it too much, but you can only use it for 6 days and 11 hours. It might be not as long when I publish this video, but right now this is how long is left. 6 days, 11 hours, and 16 minutes. So I am going to do that. And as you can see, random survivor blueprint 50 candy. But how do you get candy? Well, here, if you have played in the season 1 event, which is Mr. P's Lab, you will see that there are quests. So if you have done season 1 Mr. P's Lab, I haven't, but this is what you need to do to get the currency. In season 2 The Haunting, it is candy. So, over here, 50 candy for a blueprint. Now, it will either be 24 hours until you can get another 150 candy, or you can buy it, although it does cost 100 more every time. So if you haven't bought it yet, it will cost 100 candy, next time 200, and the next time, which I'm currently about to do, well, not about to do, but that I could do, is 300 coins. So you wouldn't want to wait a lot of days because, well, there isn't much time left. So you would want to buy some, but how do you get all the coins? Now this is going to be the main part of the video. There is a glitch, and it is probably best you do it in Piggy build mode since there's unlimited time. But if I get my alt account on to show you guys, hold on, it might take me a little bit because alt account said hard to do. But over here, my alt account, same username as me. Yep, just take some time to register that. But anyway, if we head into build mode and join my alt account, and as you can see, it's actually an O and a capital I instead of an L. But if we go ahead and join, and I load in this. Now, it doesn't have to be this fancy, although I've done it like this. And yes, I just gave myself permission. So, here is the player thing. All you really need to do is, well, open it. It's hard to explain it, so I'll just go ahead and start the game. I might need to restart. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're good. So, if we just wait a little bit, so, just quickly do something if you want. Okay guys, we have just woken up. Now, some requirements you will need is the crawling trap, and that is actually about it. You don't need much else. I mean, you need to be Piggy, but here's the basic setup you'll need. You'll need a wall full of colour blocks. Is it friend or an alt account? Or just a random person that's willing to do that. But we're gonna need well, we don't really need this, although it is sometimes useful. Although something we are going to need is the reverse thing. Now, if you don't know how to get the crawling trap, I will make another video dedicated to that. But in this, I just decided to make a little fun area, because it's kind of boring waiting for the energy and to do this stuff. But if you have the crawling trap, you're just gonna want to wait a little bit. And you will need invisible blocks or just a normal wall. And if you do have any decorations like this, make sure to put the invisible blocks here, because crawling traps tend to fall in. And just make sure it doesn't fly out the map when you spawn it in, because they're doing that. But that is basically it, and I know this is just basically a waiting video, although it's basically what you have to do, but I'll try and just fill in the gaps. So here's the crawling trap. It's what Minitoon added to just sort of vent campers, because I don't know if you've ever played House, but in House there's this long vent that piggies can't really access. So the noobs just kind of hide in there. So this is how Minitoon is fixing it. So the crawling trap just grabs anyone. They don't have to be an event, they can just be doing anything. But if they are an event, which is what it's used for, it can grab them and just take them closer to the piggy. And I know this fix won't be permanent, because they could also just go back to the event. And to be honest, usually you would be on the other side of well, it's hard to explain, but usually they would be farther away from you in the vent. So honestly, the crawling trap would just still have them in the vent, so it's not that good, although it's still kind of useful. But for the crawling trap, you're just going to have to wait until this yellow bar is almost gone. Now, if you're a pro piggy player, you know that when the yellow bar goes down, your piggy will die. So you might be wondering, why would you want to do that? Well, it's part of the glitch. So it might be harder to explain right now, so if you want, just go in the description or skip all this. I'll have a timestamp, so just go into the description and press the timestamp if you just want to skip all this stuff and actually see the glitch. Although, I'm just going to fill you in with some early details. So, when it grabs you on very low health, hopefully it will disappear because of its yellow bar going down instead of it just having its cooldown, because these things are honestly kind of useless. They hold you for around 5 seconds, so it isn't too much. Although if you're trying to get somewhere, it's just basically annoying. But anyway, if it disappears while you are on it, you'll become stuck and invincible. Now, the reason you would want to do this in build mode is, one, you can have these colour blocks which just help you a lot, because as you can see, it isn't really much of an annoyance right now because it's just walking around. But you would have to constantly make your alt account run around, and to be honest, it would take around 5 minutes to set it up, probably even more, so you wouldn't have much time to do the glitch. Now, due to my experiments, you get around 100 coins a minute. I was about to say a second there, but a minute. So I have around 3,000 coins now because of this glitch. But as we can see, now it is very low in health. So if it just goes and grabs it, and now it is gone, so we can just infinitely attack it now. As you can see, we're attacking it, and we are actually getting coins as this is happening. And I'm not sure if by the time you are watching this, it still works. But this is a way to get infinite piggy tokens. So even if the event is over, this this is still a benefit because you can still get Piggy coins. Now, if you just rack up all these coins, let's just stop the game. But if we just finish the game right here, and if we go back, hold on. Yeah, this takes quite a long time, but if we finally get back, we will go hippity hoppity. Coins. Yay. But now you can go ahead and buy stuff you wanted, although like you couldn't ever get. So if we go hippity hoppity, yes, we can get Cracks a card. So now you can finally just vibe to that epic theme song. And if you wanted some candy, now you can just buy it. And if I bought it for 300 coins, I could already get this skin. I honestly have no idea how to pronounce it, so I'm just gonna not. But if I wait 15 hours and 49 minutes, I could get this skin. Or I could just buy it for one of the many coins I have. And then you could just spend it all on Survivor Blueprints, and good job, you have stuff. Now, there is quite a lot you still need to do, because if I do all the epic math, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is 8 things, and there is 8 blueprints for each. Actually, no, 7 because you already have the sprint. So 7 times 8 is 72. So you're gonna need to do 72 blueprints. And if you want to get them through this method, you're gonna need. Hold on, doing some big brain math. 3,600 candy. So you're either gonna have to be grinding for days, or you're just going to like have a lot of candy, I guess. I don't know, but just try and get the blueprints like this for as long as you can. If the event is over by the time you're watching this, it's okay, you can still get Piggy coins. But I hope this video helped you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!